Let me ask you a question. Do you sometimes feel like you're not good enough? Do you feel like the world is judging you, that you're not successful enough, that everyone else is doing more, doing things better? Do you feel proud of yourself? Do you feel stoked on where you're at in life? My guess is that sometimes you don't. And this feeling, this imposter syndrome, is a real thing. And I know that it affects you, just like it affects 70% of people. And in this video, I want to give you one way, just one way of the thousands that are out there to help you feel proud of yourself, to help you feel good about who you are. And my purpose in doing this video is just to share with you that I struggle with this as well. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Graves, and I'm a professional kiteboarder and I'm an entrepreneur. And right out of college, I launched my swimwear line, Scentsy Graves Bikinis. I was 23, had no idea what I was doing, and I've built that business over the last going on 9 years. All the while, I have been a professional kiteboarder. I've traveled around the world competing in contests and attending photo shoots and writing content and making videos. And it's all super badass and sounds really amazing, and from the outside, looks like I'm a total rock star. But the secret is that it took me a long time to acknowledge that in myself. It took me a long time to feel stoked on what I was doing and where I was at and feel like I was good enough, like I was enough. And in fact, it wasn't until just a couple months ago, actually, that I really felt all of this. And it happened during my annual reflection retreat that I do with my business coach. Shout out Melanie McCloskey. Every year we get together with a group of women, and Melanie has us review the previous year's wins, everything that we've accomplished, the challenges that we overcame, all the fun things that we did. And this year, because it was 2020, we looked at the past 10 years. So we reviewed everything over the past 10 years, and leading up to the retreat, I pored over journals, I looked at my calendars, I flipped through all my social media, and I wrote down everything that I had done in the past 10 years, everything that I accomplished, everything that I had learned, all the cool places that I had traveled to, every little thing that I had consumed, everything that I was proud of. And we distilled it into moments that I was stoked on, moments that I was proud of, and we looked at what we were each in the group really excited about having done. And during the day of the reflection retreat, Melanie proposed some deeper dive questions, and I had all my materials out from the past 10 years, all the journaling that I had done leading up to this day retreat. And I was poring over all my journals, and I was looking through the questions that Melanie had provided. I was preparing to do my deep dive. I really felt this hit in my chest and this wrenching of my gut, and tears started streaming down my face. I actually had to excuse myself and go outside, and when I got outside, I just was racked with sobs and was crying uncontrollably. And it was in that moment that it really actually hit me. I was sitting there, and I remember thinking to myself, man, I'm actually really proud of myself. And it felt so good to say, and yet kind of like just such a relief, but also just a stab in the heart, because it was an acknowledgement of just little baby Scentsy and how much she had tried over the years. And looking back at the past 10 years, it was such an expansive bit of time, and so many things had happened. And I was just like, wow, I'm really proud of the person that I've become. I'm proud of everything that I've done. I'm proud of all the things that I've created. I'm proud of who I am. And once again, it really hit me. that it really doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what my dad thinks, who I've been trying to live up to his expectations for years, for my whole life. It doesn't matter what he thinks. It doesn't matter what my best friends think. It doesn't matter what my boyfriend thinks. What really matters is what I think, is how I feel. If I'm proud of myself, if I'm stoked on what I'm doing, that's what really matters. And in that moment, it was just so impactful. And it was such a realization that this whole time of doing all these amazing things and growing a business, 2 businesses, and growing my kite career and collecting accolades, that didn't matter. What mattered is how I felt about myself. Now I'm sharing this story with you because that is the one thing that we can do to feel like enough. The one thing is to acknowledge that what matters is how we think. Not everybody else out in the world, not our followers on social media, but how we feel about ourselves. And that's the exciting thing. And I really wanted to share this with you all because I think it opens up this possibility that we are our own worst critics, but we can also be our best critics. And it's learning how to speak to ourselves in a way that brings us up, that acknowledges our strengths, that acknowledges what we are proud of, that can lift us up and buoy us up during hard times, during these challenging times, create resilience so that we can continue to grow and thrive, and then also really allow us to shine our bright light out into the world, to stop hiding behind these fear-based ideas, these ideas of, I'm not going to be good enough, I'm not going to be seen as capable, I'm not going to be successful enough. Fear of being judged, fear of trying, fear of how you're going to look on social media. It's all this crazy web. And I'm really excited because I'm going to be launching on April 17th a course designed around helping people get through this. Now, it's really my belief that because this opportunity exists in ourselves to help ourselves get over these limiting thoughts and create more confidence and belief and really feel proud, that we need to invest in ourselves to get there. This is a lifelong path, and for me it's taken me 10 years to even get to this point where I'm like, I'm proud of myself, yes, but I'm still continuing to push, I'm still continuing to grow, but really I want everyone to be able to feel this way. I want everyone to feel stoked on who they are and what they're doing because you deserve it. It's necessary. It's necessary not because the world needs your gifts, although we all do. We all need you to shine bright, but because you need your gifts. You need to take down that shield. You need to let your heart open and wide and show up in the best way that you can. Let your light shine as brightly as I know that it can. And so, on April 17th, I'll be opening up the doors to my first full day webinar retreat, to teach you all of the tools that I've learned in the past 10 years about how to feel good about who you are, how to feel proud, how to feel stoked, how to really believe in yourself. Because these tips are crucial to really showing up, to really stand up straight, right? We can be slouched down. We can be here. I want you to be here. And so the benefits of this day-long retreat are going to be awesome. And I hope you're really going to find a lot of value in it. You're going to come away with an awesome rockin' morning routine that's specific to you. You're going to come away with affirmations that you can return to. You're going to come away with a workbook that you can reference and fill out and take notes in. You're going to come away with all of my tools and tips, and most importantly, you're going to come away with a framework for getting rid of those negative gremlins that keep us in this state. After this course, you're going to realize that you have everything that you need already. And it's just wiping that mirror clean and letting that light shine all the way through. And there are so many coaches and trainers and courses out there to take, but I really hope that you'll let me help you on this, because I've been there. It's taken me 10 years to feel good about myself, and I really want to share that with you all. And I know that these tools will work, and I want to help guide you on this journey. The first Saturday in May, we'll be doing the retreat, and I'm offering a 100% money back guarantee on the retreat. If you don't find value in it, if you don't think it resonates with you, I don't want your money. I don't want to take it. I want you to come out of it feeling amazing. If that's not the case, then 100% money back. That's awesome. But I'm only having a limited number of spots, and this is only going to be open for 2 weeks, so a couple days before. So if you want to join me, and I hope that you will take this time to invest in yourself. And if you don't want next month to be like this month, with this craziness and this chaos, and not really believing in yourself, not knowing that you are capable and worthy and strong and that you are enough, then click the link below and sign up. And I'll see you on the other side. Go out into the world and be awesome. You're strong, you're capable, you're beautiful, you're amazing. Thank you. Click the link below. I'll see you in there.